Hello, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. Today's video is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be all about your beauty. What are other people noticing about your beauty lately that you just don't see? Okay, so it's going to be very in-depth. I'm going to be using some astro dice, letter tiles. I'll be confirming your name. I may even say your exact name toward the end of each pile, okay? So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'll be using tarot and oracle cards and my intuition, so it'll be a lot of fun. There will be a special bonus as well, okay? The special bonus is going to be all about what makes you unforgettable. So in order to, for me to channel your energy, okay, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and then I will be able to read your energy as my subscribers. All right, so I am going to introduce something very exciting. This video today is brought to you by Rose Forever. Some of you may have seen that I had posted a picture of me with this beautiful bouquet. It's a lovely vase filled with 3 roses. Now, the really cool thing about this, why I'm so excited about this, is that, I mean, I've had Rose Forever, you know, send me bouquets. I've got a lot of beautiful bouquets. I've got, trust me, I've got huge, like I have a huge one that's round and it has a black velvet box and it's super pretty. I also have a gorgeous heart-shaped clear crystal container with red roses on top and a drawer that slides out, and I keep my crystals in it. I love it. I have another one with pink, like light pink, beautiful roses. And I like to keep trinkets in that. So, but this one stood out to me as very, very unique. I've never seen anything quite like it before. And so I went to their website, which you can go to their website too. I'm gonna put a link for the website in my description box below, as well as a code for you to get $25 off your purchase if you use my code. Anyways, this is super cool. I was thinking, yeah, it's an amazing from me to me for Valentine's Day. So thank you, Rose Forever, for allowing me to choose this. And if you guys are interested in this or any other of their products, this is a very special company because the products are so darn beautiful. Look at that up close. How beautiful are those beautiful roses? They're real too. They're real roses, okay? They last for a year, guaranteed, but truth be told, they last a lot longer because my very first bouquet was sent to me over a year ago and they're still doing very well. As long as you take good care of them, they're gonna last a long time. Okay, so now how do they preserve these and make them last for at least a year? Well, they use all vegan, natural products to preserve these real leaves and real roses. You know, it's something that gives me a lot of peace of mind knowing that it's safe. I'm not breathing in harsh chemicals. The one thing is, like, you're not supposed to touch it because it'll last a lot longer if you don't touch them directly. But yeah, everything is real and it's safe. It's 100% safe and all natural. So yeah, their prices are amazing too. I've noticed that they're usually running some kind of amazing sale. They are running an amazing sale right now too, so you may want to check it out, as well as getting $25 extra off from your purchase is going to be a super deal. So thank you again, Rose Forever, for allowing us to take such good advantage of this awesome deal. So whether you would like a beautiful bouquet like this, I'm gonna keep this on my table all year round and just be happy. Yeah, or if you want, you know, any of the other assortments, like I said, they have velvet boxes. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you before I forget is they have like all color roses. They've got blue, royal blue, and they've got like white and black even. I want to get the black next time. They look so cool. So there's black, there's, oh my gosh, they even have purple. Yeah, they have a lot. So I love this company, and every time they reach out to me, I'm like, yay. All right, so I think that's about it. Go ahead and go to my description box below if you want to get the code and the link for the website, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started then with today's pick a card reading. There will be 3 different piles to choose from, okay, based on gemstones or images, as always. And you can choose using either gemstones or images or a combination of both. The choice is yours. It's going to be all about what do people notice about your beauty lately that you're not even noticing. And remember about that subscriber bonus, all about what really is it about you that makes you so unforgettable. Okay? So, do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so that you can be included in that subscriber bonus. Let's go ahead and get started. And remember, if you're liking the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment because I am so interested in hearing what you have to say. I love to read all of your comments. It gives me great feedback, and I love to know how you all think I'm doing. I love doing this, and you all make it so possible for me to basically live my dream. I love reading tarot, and I love having you in my community. So thank you so much to all of you. A special thank you to my Patreon members and also my channel members. Love you all so much. Let's go ahead and enjoy and have fun with today's pick a card. Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. So for pile 1, we have this tiger's eye. So if you are drawn to tiger's eye, you'll choose pile number 1. For pile 2, we have yellow jade. So if you are drawn to yellow jade, you'll choose pile number 2. For pile 3, we have this gray labradorite. So if you are drawn to gray labradorite, you'll choose pile 3. And don't forget that we have a special subscriber bonus today for all of my subscribers, all of you returning subscribers and new subscribers. If you're new, it's not too late to be considered as part of that energetic subscriber base. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and I'll be able to channel your energy. The subscriber bonus is going to be all about what makes you unforgettable. And today's reading is all about what do other people notice about your beauty lately that you don't. If you need a little bit more time to see which pile or piles you're drawn to, you can pause the video. Remember, if you're drawn to more than one pile, there may be multiple messages for you within. So feel free to watch however many piles you're drawn to. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome. So if you chose this tiger's eye or image 1, you're in the right place for today's pick a card reading. It is going to be so much fun. It's going to be very in-depth. I'm going to be putting letter tiles here toward the end of the reading, and I'm going to be channeling exact names. It may be able to see your initials or your name, and that's going to be extra confirmation that this is your pile, okay? As always, if you are drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch however many you'd like to, okay? All right, so I'm going to get started by connecting with Spirit. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 1 collective, all about the question at hand, Spirit, and speak through me, please, as you always do, Spirit, and thank you. All right, now I'm going to light some sage to bring in some peace, positivity, some light and protection into this space. All right, now we can begin. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I hope that you're all doing well. All right, so I'm going to be using some oracle cards as well as charms and the Tarot de la Nuit tarot deck. And yeah, it's going to be great. I hope you'll all enjoy. And if you do, please remember to hit that like button and the comment. Leaving a comment really helps too. So let's go ahead and see here. Got some cards here. I'm just going to shuffle and see what stands out. Okay, that one is standing out. This one is standing out to me. I'm just gonna take one more, I think. Oh, that one fell, so I'll take it. Okay, Spirit. All right. Oh, I love that. I really love that. And who is that? Is that Zendaya? That girl looks like Zendaya. Okay, you could resemble Zendaya. She's so pretty. Maybe you have like the ability to look really fantastic even when wearing sweatpants. You really know how to look well put together lately. People are noticing that, dang, you look good. So whatever you're doing, keep it up because you're looking trimmer. I can see that your midsection is looking trimmer. Your breasts might have shrank a little bit if you're a woman, and that's okay if you are on a weight loss journey or if you're like firming up. That is totally normal and that will happen, even if it's just like a little bitty bit. I think that people are noticing that overall you're so much like, I don't know, like I want to say so much more proportioned than you were even a few months ago. So keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing, because even if you don't see the difference, you know, sometimes it takes a while for you to really catch on to the changes that your body is making, and other people can oftentimes notice it. Sometimes before you even do. It depends on how, you know, how really aware are you of the changes that are being made in your body. But you may be getting a lot of people that are coming up to you being like, hey, you know what? You look great. And maybe you're like, oh, thanks. And then you might think to yourself, like, why? Like, what's going on? Or you may be wondering, like, do I really look good? And yes, you do. Oh my gosh, you look so good. And I can see too here lately with your beauty, there's something going on with your hair. Okay, for you ladies out there, your hair looks so good with very little product in it. Like, you don't have to use a lot of product. I can see that maybe some of you may need to use like a defrizzer now and then or something, but you have very thick, beautiful hair for some of you. And others of you, I'm seeing just a soft texture. That kind of lays flat, but like some of you have very thick and full hair, and maybe you need a little bit of defrizzer, but like, I don't know, there's not a great need for a lot of product for your hair, and you just have this natural look about you. You're definitely coming across to others as a natural beauty lately, and people are stunned by this. They're stunned at how they could be spending like tons of money on clothes, okay, to look good, and then you just show up wearing like I don't know, like the cutest pair of sweatpants that you own, and like maybe a crop top or something, and maybe pair it with like a pair of kitten heels or something, or even, you know, you could be pairing it with high heels, because yeah, you're like that. You could do that. You could pull that off if you wanted to, and a baseball cap, why not? I mean, this girl is doing it. She looks stunning, and you have the capacity to do that too. You can make casual clothes look good, okay? You can do anything. I just heard that from Spirit, like, you can do anything. You look naturally beautiful. I just heard, yeah, I'll testify to that. So I don't know who that was, but yeah, definitely that's what people are saying and noticing about you, is that you look so good. Oh my gosh. So some of you are goth girls or goth boys, or you could be e-girl or e-boy. Definitely here, maybe like to change up your aesthetic. And people are noticing that you're very versatile, okay? Sometimes they may see you and you could be wearing something kind of casual, and then other times you may like to vamp it up. And when I say vamp it up, I'm kind of saying that word kind of like a play on words, because vampire-esque. I'm thinking like vampire-esque, like with these vibes. You could really pull off that goth look. But anyway, people are noticing something beautiful about your aesthetic lately. Your ability to be so like fluid with it and pull off different looks. Okay, and if you are into like any kind of corset top, or even like one of those like tops that doesn't have any straps, my goodness, you look so pretty, like almost like it's definitely giving me model-esque vibes. But yeah, you're definitely able to look like a movie star here. Okay, there's somebody very famous that I'm thinking of, and I think this person has come through in my readings before, but like Dita Von Tess, and that kind of like old Hollywood, I can't talk, old Hollywood or pinup style versus like, or not versus, meets like goth girl. You know what I mean? Like maybe you like to gravitate towards like, you know, maroon or like dark colors, dark green, black even. Okay. You could like to wear a little or a lot of black, but just dark clothes in general. For some of you, I know this is not going to be for everybody. But yeah, like the corsets, the black lace, and perhaps chains or chokers. Maybe a little bit of like almost like BDSM in that kind of translates into your style somehow. You know what I mean? Like with the chokers and I don't know, like Dom. I was hearing Dom. So yeah, you could like winged eyeliner and like dark red or black lipstick. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody, but you know, fishnet stockings. And you could like to experiment a lot with your hairstyles and stuff like that. Some of you could have like lime colored hair, lime green even. That would be really cool. I don't think that's ever come through in any of my readings before, but I love that. So some of you out there, this is not going to be for everybody for sure, but like somebody out there has the lime green and like black, half lime green or half white. And you make thrift clothes look damn good. I just heard that for some of you gals out there or guys. You make thrift clothes look damn good, okay? But yeah, you could actually be into like wearing like all kinds of unique jewelry, and people are noticing that. So what else are people noticing about your beauty lately? Oh, wow, look at that. So I don't know if some of you recently changed your hairstyle and got bangs maybe or something like that. Or maybe you got some colored contacts, but people are definitely thinking like, damn, okay, is that your real or natural hair color? Because especially if you have like red hair, people could be like, okay, is that their natural hair color? Is it that? Because it's so pretty. They may think you're wearing some kind of hairpiece or wig, okay? Because not only is it a beautiful, beautiful color, very rich, your hair's texture is almost too good to be true, okay? So definitely people are noticing that. All right, what else? What else? I'm going to be using the Tarot de Nuit now. What else are people noticing about my pile number 1 and their beauty? That, you know, that my pile number 1 isn't even really noticing about it themselves. We got the Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? We've got the High Priestess, okay, and let me see. That one is sticky. That one is just kind of like screaming out at me. Okay. I think that's probably good. Yeah, so Four of Swords is all about taking a little rest or a time out. So what Spirit is really bringing into my mind and my awareness is that you might have actually been out of the scene or the limelight for a while. Like maybe You've been kind of spending like a lot of time either in your home or like not going to big social functions and stuff like that. Maybe only going out to get like groceries, or maybe only going out for whatever you like really need to get out of the house for. But maybe you haven't had to go to like an event where all eyes are on you and like, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like you've had to have like a timeout for some reason. But recently you might have gone out and from what I'm seeing, and people were just like, whoa, because I feel like they were surprised that, you know, you had some time that they hadn't seen you. I don't know how long it had been. For some of you, it could have been just like weeks. For some of you, maybe it was a month or more, but you were kind of staying more like as like a hermit, okay? Kind of staying to yourself. And when you came back on the scene, people were just wowed. And like I said, like people either gave you a compliment or maybe they didn't, but they were thinking it. Like they were thinking you looked good. You either like shaped up, somehow like shaped up. I heard shaped up. Either got slimmer by like starting lifting weights or something, or starting a program or a new diet or something. It's these little things you're doing though, for your body, your hair, and your skin that are really noticeable, because you might not think that a little thing like doing one little thing with your hair is going to make that much of a difference, but you'd be surprised, okay? The Ace of Swords, I mean, doesn't she look such like a goddess here? People notice that you have intensity in your eyes lately, and that you kind of like mean business. It almost looks to me like you've gotten very serious about something lately, and people can tell that you're very focused. And this is translating to your physical looks too. Like, you know, people are taking you more seriously in life. They can see that, like, yes, you're still you, you're still lighthearted and fun, and you smile, but you also have a new found focus or something like that, because I can definitely see that in these cards, and Spirit is letting me know that too, that you are getting very serious about something. Okay, and sometimes when people look at you, they see a serious expression on your face. And a lot of people, they'll catch you smile, but it may be kind of like rare. But when they do, oh my gosh, it's like the sun just like shining down on them for real, because you have such a beautiful smile. But I see here that too, that you've been like having this very intense look on your face lately, but people do notice that, wow, you really have a beautiful face, especially when you smile. What else are people noticing about your beauty is that your body language is different. Okay, I'm just gonna say that because that's what Spirit is telling me, and that's what I'm seeing here in the cards. You walk with a newfound confidence, and I don't know if you've been studying body language, how to be sexy or what, because that's what's coming across here, is that some of you might have been actually like learning by watching others, or maybe learning by watching videos how to be more feminine if you're a woman, or if you relate to your divine feminine energy. Learning how to be a little bit more like learning how to walk sexy, or like learning how to seduce with your body language, because wow, it's really working. People are noticing about that. Your body language also is very open and receptive. I am seeing that people are more likely to approach you, even though you have this intensity about you, and even though you have this look of like seriousness. At times you do look like that, but it's not like over the top where you look like you're, you know, like not open. You are open. It's just that people can tell that you're focused. You're focused on something. They may not know what, but this new focus and this newfound intensity and passion, and what it really does boil down to is a newfound like passion inside of you, and your drive. And that's what people are noticing, and it really is a beautiful thing. Because it's like you have a sense of direction. I was going to say finally, but you have a sense of direction. You know where you're going, and you are well on your way. And so I think that's awesome. I really do. Yeah, I want to throw some charms here to see what else. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay. Oh my gosh. Aha! Oh, look at what we got here. We got this. This is so naughty, and this is not an 18 plus reading, but I gotta tell you that your beauty is turning people on. And people are realizing, like, dang, I don't know if you're being more comfortable showing more of your stomach or something, or more of your cleavage if you're a woman. But oh my gosh, people are noticing that you're looking hot. You are on fire. Okay, and it's getting people like turned on. That, and you know, these are people that weren't even interested in you like before. And now I feel like all of a sudden you have a lot of admirers, and it's crazy. I mean, that's like the first thing I noticed. It's, yeah, they're getting bodily reactions from you. You seem to be very like independent now, and also just very well connected. You seem to be just like a girl on a mission is what I heard, but you don't have to be a girl or relate to, you know, the feminine energy to have this apply to you. But that's what I literally heard. I'm also hearing that song, "This Girl Is on Fire." You know that song? I have chills right now. You are on fire. You look like you could be walking on a catwalk. You look like you could be wearing a tiara. You literally look like a princess on a runway stage, okay? And that is for my divas out there. You know who you are. You are looking so good. Yeah, just keep working it. Keep working it, and keep your focus on whatever it is that you're doing, and keep your intentions, because I feel like some of you are setting intentions about your beauty and your mission, and for some of you, your beauty and your mission go hand in hand. Like, you could literally be studying art, some kind of art like fashion, or beauty, like maybe cosmetology. Some of you are studying how to be a makeup artist. Like, literally, I think some of you have careers in that field, in the beauty industry. Okay, yeah, or even like interior design or something. But yeah, your beauty is kind of intertwined with your career, and people actually are noticing. Here's another thing about you, what people are noticing, that they want to work with you. People want to work with you. People want to say nice things to you. Like, people are being nicer to you, and you're more apt lately, or more liable to like get people that are like more agreeable with you, and yeah, people that want to like collaborate with you and stuff like that. And if you haven't been getting a lot of like offers for like collaborations or like job offers, just know that like that stuff is going to be coming in very soon for you, since this is the beginning of this new journey for you. Like, I feel like this is pretty new energy for you, I would say, within the last month. Okay, and I think you've been manifesting this for a while now, and it's just now starting to come into fruition for you, and you're starting to see the fruits of it. Half of the reason is because you've just been playful with it and having fun with this experience, and you haven't been taking it so seriously. Like, you know, if you're trying to like change things or whatever, you've been still like loving and accepting yourself along this journey. Yeah, I mean, we got love here, like living and loving yourself, living your life, loving yourself. Like, you just have been playful and having an attitude of like, yeah, life is fun, and you know what, I look good. And because of that, you're being blessed with you know, because you have gratitude and all that, you're being blessed with more good things, okay? Because you have gratitude, and when you have an attitude of gratitude, you can go a really long ways. And so the universe is blessing you and bestowing you with many, many gifts. You also have an extreme inner beauty, and now it's like your outer beauty and your inner beauty can be a direct match, and that is amazing. And look how happy you are. I'm loving this for you. You're so happy. I feel like your heart knew this all along, that this is the actual real you, the one that you see in the mirror now, or you see in the camera now, or you see, that is the real you. And I feel like you knew it all along. And if you were to go and look in the mirror right now and look at your eyes, please do not do this if you're driving, but look into your eyes and see how beautiful you are now. Like, what? This is like a miracle, and I'm just claiming that for y'all. You are all beautiful. I have chills right now. Man alive. I seriously have chills all up and down my arms. You all are so beautiful. So let me see what else people are noticing about your beauty, okay? That you just aren't. I have whole bunch of cards here. Actually, I put them in this beautiful box. It's the Rose Forever box. The one that the roses came in. Yeah, if you missed my intro, you definitely might want to see that. This is the box that it came in. But yeah, it's such a huge box that I'm going to put it to the side. And I have a smaller box within that box. But yeah, I got a really beautiful bouquet from Rose Forever if you want to check that out. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please help me to choose the correct cards that'll reveal what other people are noticing about my pile one's beauty that they just aren't seeing right now. Okay, and I'm just going to flip them like this down so that we can be surprised together. This is always so much fun. Some of these can be kind of like, well, some of these are going to be about your physical beauty, and some might be about your personality. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what comes out, right? All right, whatever Spirit wants to bring through. I'll probably just, oh gosh, that one flipped out. So that one's going to be really a good one. That one flipped out by itself. I love it when that happens. Spirit is telling me to get a pink one, if there's a pink one. I see a pink one. Okay, this one's going to be special too, so those two. Because I literally was hearing Spirit said, get a pink one. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and reveal what these are. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what these are. So this is going to be the things about your beauty that people are noticing, but maybe you aren't. And these are going to be the two that are really good, I feel, because one flopped out and the other one, Spirit literally told me get a pink one. So let's start with the pink one. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I just yelled in your ear. Your body language is very sexy. Spirit said that in the beginning. If you remember that, Spirit was speaking through me and said your body language is very sexy. Oh my gosh. Do you remember how I said that? Okay, go back if you don't remember. I had said that your body language is different. It's sexy, or so I said that maybe you've been studying that or watching other people and somehow picking it up. Maybe you're watching tutorials. I don't know, but like your body language is very sexy lately. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. Oh my gosh, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Here's the other one, the one that flopped out. You're very feminine. Yes. I was so getting that for this pile. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Like I was getting a lot of really heavy feminine energy for my pile one here. Like, you know, yeah, you are very feminine. You're very open and receiving and ready to receive blessings from the universe. And you have to be open in order to receive blessings. And you are. And that's why you are receiving these blessings, because it's kind of surprising, isn't it? For some of you, you may be like, wait, what? It's happening? Yes, it's happening. And just claim that and know that it's finally happening. Maybe for some of you, it's been like a long time coming, but your wishes are so coming true and you don't have to be sad. Some of you, I can tell that some of you might have been a little bit sad or disheartened, but your beauty is shining. Your inner beauty is allowed to be seen. It's being reflected in your body language and also the way that you look. Your lips are full. What about the other lips? Oh my gosh, that one's kind of naughty, isn't it? So I have a lot of interesting cards in there because I have an 18+ Patreon as well. But I'm not gonna lie, people are, you know, admiring your beautiful lips and wondering about other body parts that you may have. And I mean, I don't know what to say. Spirit wanted to bring that out. So, but you're very, very attractive lately, oozing a lot of sex appeal. But also you seem to be radiating a lot of emotional intelligence. So yeah, it goes back to what Spirit was saying in the beginning about, you know, your vision and your focus and stuff like that. It shows that you're very mature and you have matured, and you know, you're really going places and you're getting in touch with like who you really are, and the universe is rewarding you for all of your efforts. Also, because you are helping people to feel better about themselves, you're being blessed as well. Your hair is gorgeous. Yes, Spirit, thank you. That's what I was saying. Like, right in the very beginning, I was seeing somebody that had very gorgeous hair. Your hair is getting more gorgeous, whatever it is. Even if, do you remember in the very beginning how I said you don't need hardly any product? Even if you just spritz a little bit of defrizzer, if you have like thick hair or whatever, or frizzy hair, it doesn't take much product. Remember when I said that? Well, it's coming through again about your hair. Your hair is very gorgeous and people are noticing that about you. Your jewelry that you're wearing lately is really highlighting your sexiness. Are you imbuing it with magic? I just had to ask because, I mean, yeah, maybe you're making your own jewelry or whatever, or you're just choosing the right pieces, but it's really, whatever you're doing, it's really, really highlighting your beauty. You make people nervous with excitement. So yeah, I mean, you're getting people obviously really turned on, so that does not surprise me that you're making people kind of nervous-sided. Massage. You create magic and sexy shoulders, so somebody wants to massage you all over your body. Let's see who this is. I'm curious now. I want to roll the astro dice. I wasn't going to do this, but hey, somebody's wanting to massage you. Somebody in particular is wanting to put their hands on your body and give you a nice little massage. Who is this person? They think your shoulders are really sexy lately. Okay, this could be your partner, a friend, a crush. Who wants to put their hands on my pile one and give them a nice massage? We've got a Scorpio, a Gemini, an Aquarius, and a Capricorn. So this could be their sun, moon, or ascendant. Oh, interesting. I did not expect that to come out, but that's okay. Oh, this has been so much fun. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put out the letter tiles, and I'm going to do a little bit of channeling too. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please remember to leave a comment. Okay. I'm going to be channeling names and I'm going to be putting down the letter tiles. How this works is that you may be able to see your initials, or sometimes people see their whole entire name spelled out, and that's a lot of fun. But sometimes maybe you won't see your initials or your name, and that's okay because I'm going to roll the astro dice too to confirm your sun, moon, or ascendant. And also I am going to yeah, be channeling names and stuff about you. So let's go ahead and see the astro dice. Okay, so you could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, Virgo, Sagittarius, double Sagittarius, also Libra. Let's go ahead and put out the letter tiles. Spirit, please help me to choose the correct letter tiles that will reveal my pile number one's either initials or their name. And Spirit, help me to channel the names, the exact names, first, middle, or last name of the person watching this video. Also, I may be able to say a whole bunch of names of like people that you know. Maybe I'll say your brother or sister's name, or like, you know, some friends' names. Let this be confirmation too, because that's Spirit's way of letting you know that this is your pile, okay? I was hearing Empress right away. Some of you could be tarot readers. Empress, maybe your like tarot channel has the name Empress in it. I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, Empress. All right. Well, if you are a fellow tarot reader, welcome to my channel, and I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy you all are here. Thanks for being here. As far as other names, oh, and I wanted to say one more thing. If you see your name and everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And also, like I said, you could just see your initials. You can duplicate letters if need be. Okay. Some of you are doing a detox right now. I just had to put that out there too. Some of you are doing a detox, a diet. You're changing your, I just heard overhaul. You're doing a detox or something new with your diet. Okay, Valencia. I was hearing Valencia. That sounds like a really pretty name. Valencia. I am also hearing Aristotle, though. Some of you could be philosophy majors. All right, I was gonna do names. I'll do hints and clues after this, okay? Javon, Jared, Tia, Maya, Raya, Ben, Noah, Charlie, Ember, Sunny, Rain, Destiny, Talisha. Yeah, I've never heard that name before, but it is pretty. Talisha, Tanisha, Lucretia, Gia. What else, Spirit? Amara, Kiana. I love that name. Keanu, Lisha, Liza. Okay, I thought it was Lisha. I'm hearing Liza. Mora, Chelsea, Josie, Delilah, Sable. That's a pretty name, Sable. I'm hearing Sable. Also RN. Some of you could be registered nurses. Moana. Oh, that could be, that's like a Disney movie, Moana. Maybe you like that movie. Amara. Patricia or Patriciana. That's a pretty name. Patriciana. Michelle. Nichelle. Amina. I'm hearing diamonds are a girl's best friend. Maybe your name is Diamond. I love that name. I love it. Cassandra, Frida, Elaine, Elena, Layla, and Lola, and Nala. Any other names, Spirit, that you want to bring through? Yeah, I was hearing like Trisha, Patty, Maurizio. That's a cool name. I was hearing Botswana. I was hearing Cruella de Vil, so I don't know what's all these Disney movies, but yeah, maybe you're a big fan of like Disney movies and stuff like that. Because I was definitely hearing Moana and now Cruella de Vil with the Dalmatians. Okay, so you could be a big fan of Disney or that kind of thing. Let's see what else. Some of you are very blunt in your nature and what you speak. You speak your truth, because I am seeing blunt here. So you speak the truth and you mean what you say, okay? And you say what you mean and you don't mince your words. Some of you could be in business management. I am seeing that. All right. Some of you are very highly sensitive and you could be tarot readers. All right. Some of you, I'm hearing from Spirit, you like to shop at thrift stores or you like to go antiquing. Okay. Antiquing, like shopping for antiques and stuff like that. Maybe you're a collector. Some of you like to collect very antique looking jewelry. I am hearing that from Spirit as well. Some of you really like, now this might sound funny, but some of you could really like that show Rick and Morty, because that is coming through. I'm being shown that burping grandpa from the Rick and Morty show. I've seen that like a few times. I haven't seen it a lot, but yeah, it is a wild show. I heard chiropractor too, so maybe some of you recently went to the chiropractor or you need to go get an adjustment or something like that. Or some of you could be chiropractors, okay? Some of you have an interesting tattoo. Some of you have a tattoo. I mean, there's some of you that don't have any tattoos at all, and that's fine. Not everything is going to relate, but some of you have a tree of life tattoo or some kind of tree. Okay, and some of you, I'm seeing a very specific crystal necklace with a tree wire wrapped around it in the shape of a tree. So some of you out there, this is just a confirmation to you that if you have a like a clear crystal quartz crystal or some kind of rock or gemstone with like a wire bent into the shape of a tree, this is definitely for you. That is just a confirmation, because Spirit is going to bring through like a lot of messages, but not all of them, you know, will relate to you. But this is just to let you know for extra confirmation. Okay, so some of you have a tree tattoo too, or a tree necklace. Some of you study like martial art or some kind of martial art or like karate. Okay, some of you do kickboxing too. That's coming through. I am hearing too that you sing like an angel. Sing like an angel, so you have a very beautiful voice. Some of you also have an oval shaped face. Okay, I am seeing that, an oval shaped face, or even heart shaped face. Anyway, whatever shape it is, you have a very beautiful face. I heard this, some of you look like you could be a Bratz doll. Okay, those are cute too. They have like kind of like the heart-shaped face with like the big eyes. Okay, so for some of you out there, you look like you could literally be a Bratz doll. All right, that is so interesting. And I was hearing Lyran, so I don't know if some of you actually associate with like starseed energy. And also Italy. So Italy is coming through. You could be Italian. Let me show you what a Bratz doll looks like in case y'all don't know. Okay, so this is what a Bratz doll looks like. They're very glamorous. And this one happens to look like she's totally in the 90s era. I love it. I really love it. I've been getting so into like the 90s looks lately. I'm just having fun with it. I mean, the hair is so cool. Maybe you like to wear your hair like that. Or like the short skirts, the chains, the fur, the chokers. Oh my gosh, too cute, right? Too cute. But they have big eyes and like, you know, beautiful lips. And here's another one. They are glamorous little dolls. They're so cute. Here's the whole team. There's like, well, there's a lot more than that, but they enjoy fashion and shoes and yeah, different cute hairstyles. They are pretty cool. The Bratz dolls. Okay. Now let's see what else can come through for you. Some of you have very good spatial reasoning. I don't know why, but that's coming through. You could have very high IQs, but very, very good spatial reasoning. And so therefore you would make a very good artist. Okay, you have an eye for details and you have such good spatial skills that, yeah, you would flourish as an artist. And you're very good at putting things together. Some of you could enjoy like, I'm not sure how to say that, but without like getting flagged by YouTube, but like I'm seeing POT, so in the letter tile, so some of you might like to engage in that. Okay, I mean, that's not for everybody, but that could be for some of you, that you like to have that from time to time. I'm seeing men stare. So a lot of men stare at you, but also you could get a lot of women staring at you too. Yeah. Some of you, I'm getting this too, that some of you collect frogs, frog items, little frogs, frog purses, little frog, that and like aliens. You could like to collect like things with aliens on them or like frogs, because I'm seeing both of those things, and even turtles. Okay, that's coming through. All right, some of you carry, this is like more and more keeps coming. I'm like, okay, are we done yet? The Spirit is saying a lot of you like to carry like lip balm with you, and you always have the most beautiful, glossy looking lips when you put this on in public. People are always like staring at your lips because of that. Okay, that had to come through for some of y'all out there. All right, thanks again so much. Be sure to head on over to my subscriber bonus, all about what makes you unforgettable as far as your beauty. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. All you have to do is press that subscribe button if you're new. to be considered as part of my subscriber base, and that way I'll be able to channel your energy. And if you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those. You can find all the info for that in my description box below. And yeah, I like to keep my prices really reasonable, so check it out. And if you would like to become part of my Patreon, I do 18+ uncensored readings over there. So it's a lot of fun if you like those types. And it's only $3 or $6 a month to join, depending on which tier you know works best for you. So go ahead and check that out. There's a link for that in my description box below. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but always appreciated. And don't forget to check out Forever Rose, foreverroses.com. The link is in my description box below, as well as the $25 off code at the checkout. So, all right. Feel free also to watch however many piles that you were drawn to, because there may be multiple messages in there for you. Much love to you all. Stay beautiful and blessed. And until next time. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose image 2 or this gorgeous yellow jade, you are in the right place for today's tarot pick a card reading, all about what are other people noticing about your beauty lately that you are not seeing. And we have a bonus today too, and this is a subscriber bonus as my way of saying thank you so much to all of you. This is going to be all about why are you unforgettable, so definitely be sure to take advantage of that. It's a subscriber bonus, so that means that you should be subscribed for it to really resonate with you, and it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base. All you have to do is press that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get started, okay? Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 2 collective, all about the question at hand, Spirit. And Spirit, please speak through me. Please bring in a spirit of light, positivity, peace, and protection into this space. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to be using the Tarot de Nuit cards, and toward the end I'm going to be placing some letter tiles here and channeling some names. I may say your exact name. I may say some names of people that you know. You could see your initials, okay? So that'll be toward the end, okay? And then I'm going to be rolling the astro dice as well, to see if we can confirm that this is indeed your pile. But if you chose this pile, I say it's for a reason, and there's some messages in here for you. Please allow the confirmations at the end just to be extra confirmations for you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All about your beauty. Oh, wow. Beauty indeed. You got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. You got the Magician. You got the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Look at you. Look at how beautiful you are lately. Oh my gosh. No need to be shy. And I don't think all of you are shy, but I think there's some of you that are a little bit shy when you're out in public, or maybe you feel a little awkward. Spirit is saying if you feel that way, no need to be feeling that way. You've been looking very good, very beautiful, very shapely in the way that, like, it's a good, like, feminine shape. If you are more in your divine feminine, you have a very feminine shape about you. Your shoulders just seem to be very sexy lately, and people are noticing that. Your neck is trimmer, and your shoulders are very slim, and your waist is small. People are wondering if you're wearing a waist cincher, or if that's you and you've actually, you know, your waist has gotten smaller. Even you're beautiful even down to your toes, okay? Your feet are pretty. Your skin looks silky and smooth, and you have like a naturalness to you. You could very much look very elemental. You look amazing in your power color, which is purple and red, as like anything in that family of like red or purple looks good on you in that range from like, even I'm seeing like blues, shades of blues look amazing on you when you're wearing these in public lately. People are just like, wow. And especially when you wear like gold accessories or gold jewelry, gold and black looks really, really good on you. Gold and black always reminds me of like Egyptian times. So you could like to dress in like Egyptian style fashion, or like kind of like inspired Egyptian inspired makeup or something like that. But like, yeah, you're looking very good. People are noticing that. I want to look up something to show you. Spirit is really calling me to look up something to show you, okay? So just a moment. Okay, Spirit was calling me to look up this photo. Okay, if that resonates with your soul in any way, shape, or form, then you have more than likely had a past life in ancient Egypt. And you, whether you know it or not, you've carried that with you into this lifetime, and you look stunning. You're a stunning beauty. You don't have to be a female to have this or embody this, but you have got major sex appeal. Like I said, black and gold right here, with the eyes. When you do this with your eyes, like if you do like a liner or a smoky eye, with like the gold and gold accessories matched with black or dark brown or any of those natural colors, and like a very natural color on your lips, oh my goodness, yes, you look like an Egyptian goddess. Also, I was hearing from Spirit that some of you, this is not going to be for everybody, could be working with Egyptian goddesses or deities in order to have something kind of manifest for you, okay, in your life. So that's definitely not going to be for everybody. But if it's you, you know who that I'm talking to you, you could have a special like affinity for like Isis or Horus or Osiris or whatever, okay? That's going to be, and if you do, please let me know. I would be very interested in that, because Spirit was definitely bringing that through for some of you out there, okay? Because these are general readings, take what you like and take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Some of you are looking very good, though, if you are wearing, like, anything with, like, the corset style where it kind of, like, cinches your waist. Wow. People are noticing that about you. Also, people are noticing that you have, like, a magical look about you. So, yeah, I think you have, like, a flowiness about you. That's what I'm really, really seeing. It's more like you almost like move like a gazelle or something. Like your movements are very graceful lately. And yeah, it's a softness that you're embodying. I don't know if you're really coming into touch with like your feminine power, but wow, it's really showing. Okay, it's really showing. So you're being very like flowy and very seductive, and maybe you're doing like, I don't know, what are you doing? Let me know. It's working for you. You are really like coming across here almost as like some kind of goddess, okay? Wow. Let me go ahead and choose some of these and see. This one seems to be kind of jumping out at me. This one, and what else, Spirit? I guess this one seems to be jumping out at me a bit. All right, so what will these reveal? We will see. Oh, look at that. She's so pretty. So maybe people are really realizing lately that like your skin is just looking healthy and your hair looks so soft. So what are you doing to your hair? Because literally, did you change shampoos, or are you doing something different with your hair? Because it looks softer, and it may be even softer to the touch. Also, just like you look happy. And happiness looks good on you, honey. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, is that you look so happy, and it's really radiating out of like your pores. Like it's very, very, very palpable. People can tell you're happy. by your smile. Oh, look at that. So, you know, you may be feeling more comfortable showing a little bit more skin lately. We've got this picture of this beautiful woman here showing her some of her upper thigh. And it looks like she's wearing like some kind of little either thigh high or thigh jewelry of some sort. I don't know. Do they even make thigh jewelry? I've never heard of that before, but like some kind of, or I don't know, it's some kind of like ornate little thing around her leg. It almost looks like, oh, what is it called when you get married and like you wear one of those on your upper thigh and like the groom will take it off with his teeth? Anyway, yeah, kind of looks like one of those, but in the color black. Anyways, people are noticing that you have really beautiful legs. The shape is really nice. And you somehow seem very comfortable with your body, which makes you that much more beautiful. For some of you, you may have short hair. You could be, I want to say like, yeah, you could have, I mean, many of you have long hair, but some of you have short hair and it looks good on you and you can really rock it out. I'm seeing Pink, you know, that musician Pink. I love her music. I've seen her. So you could look like Pink or have that kind of hairstyle for some of you. Let me show you. All right, I'm going to pause the video and I will show you. Okay, so here's Pink. And you know, this is interesting because there's something here again with like the thighs. Look at what she's got on her thigh. It's like a tattoo of a dragon on her thigh. So maybe you just got a new tattoo on your legs or something and people are noticing how beautiful that is. Or people are just noticing and maybe you've had this tattoo a while, but yeah, you could have gotten a tattoo on your leg and somehow people are noticing that. But yeah, yeah, if you do have short hair, you're really beautiful and it looks good on you. And when you wear like big earrings, it's really noticeable how pretty your face is. It really is. And you could even do like a little bit longer on top and short on the sides and like pinup fashion, like in this picture, and you can pull off that kind of look too. All right. But yeah, let's see what else we can get from this. Gonna use the charms now. A lot of people actually wish that they could look like you. I don't know if you knew that or not, but a lot of people wish they could look like you. People think that you're happy and they think that, yeah, you've changed a lot. Yeah, you've changed, and a lot of people actually fall in love with you quite easily nowadays. You know, men, even women. I mean, women, men, everybody. Basically, there isn't anybody that doesn't fall in love with you nowadays. Like, look. We've got the Cupid's bow. And look at her, how she's looking over her shoulder. You are definitely very alluring. You are like luring people in, whether you are doing that on purpose or not. Some of you could have invested in a choker necklace lately. If so, it looks just really stunning on you. It's very beautiful. Okay. Wow, you're shining. You're literally shining. Your light is shining. And you couldn't be any prettier. Look at you. And you're not only that, you're looking youthful. Your skin is looking youthful. So whatever you're doing with your skin routine, if you have just started like making your own oil, like, you know, essential oil like mixtures, or I was hearing tinctures. I don't know. Maybe you make your own skin tinctures. That's a funny word, but I think that is just like a tincture is like a cream or something, or like maybe it's like a potion or something that you're making. But yeah, I was hearing tincture. Yeah. So, or, you know, this could be store-bought too, but whatever you're doing with your skin, it looks very like healthy. And so you have like a glow to it. And I feel like too, like part of the reason why you're so happy is because you've unlocked something inside of you that was hidden that you didn't know you had inside of you. Like maybe it was a capability that you didn't know that you were so capable of. Maybe you're very like, maybe you're reaching success in life, or you're getting noticed finally, or somebody noticed you. Okay, somebody special noticed you, or you finally feel accepted or loved somehow. But you realize too that like it was in you all along, that like, you know, you love yourself, but like maybe some of you just needed a little extra validation from the universe, and it seems like you're getting it. But you're capable of going within and getting your happiness too, and people are seeing that like you're spiritually advanced, so you're able to go within to get that. But then like it seems like the world is kind of validating that for you in a way. Like you're hearing that from others now, and like you're getting things that you've wanted for a while. So like, you know, your manifestations are coming into fruition, and you're actually coming into your power, and it feels good. Yeah, I just heard nothing can hold you back now. Yeah, a lot of people wish they could be like you, like I said, and you make people happy. Like people, when they're around you, they feel happy, they feel uplifted. So keep shining your light. Okay. All right. The next thing I want to do is do some channel message cards. Okay. So Spirit, what are people noticing about my path to's beauty that they just aren't seeing? And please help me to choose the correct cards. I will flip these over and we can look and be surprised together, because I like to be surprised right along with you. I think it's so much fun. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. That came out. Long legs. So some of you have very beautiful long legs. There is something very special about your legs lately. Like I said, it could be a new tattoo on your legs. Something is very noticeable about your legs. Okay, maybe you're doing squats. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what it is, but everybody's talking about your beautiful legs. The shape is very, very nice. Okay. I just heard exquisite beauty. You are also wise beyond your ears. Oh my God, did I say ears? I meant ears. Oh, yeah. You're wise beyond your years. So you have a lot of like wisdom and this, it's like adding to your allure, because somehow you look like spiritually wise, and that's very attractive, especially if people are attracted to people like you. Maybe you wear like crystal necklaces and you're not afraid to show it, or maybe you you have like a tattoo that is that has something special that is like written out that lets people know that you are very spiritual, and you're not afraid to show it. Some of you could even have like a tattoo of a tarot card on you, okay, on your body. You could be tarot readers that are, but whatever it is, you're not afraid to show it, so people are seeing that in you finally. That's what I'm really noticing. That's what I'm seeing here, and that's what Spirit is really telling me and putting in my heart to tell you, okay? You take your time. Okay, you're patient, you're not in a rush, so this actually adds to your attractiveness because you look very chill, you look very, yeah, very relaxed, and you're not like, you know, constantly like rushing, like, oh, I gotta get this done, I gotta do that. Like, you're more like chill and more relaxed, and so it's calm, your vibes are calm, so your vibes are actually putting people at ease because you're happy, you're relaxed, you're calm, and you take your time. Your movements are graceful, like I said before. Like everything is, it almost looks calculated. It almost looks, somehow you're careful enough to like think ahead, so it doesn't look like klutzy or like, I don't know, discombobulated. I was hearing like your movements seem very fluid and graceful. Yeah. And also people are noticing that you have a nice chest. So whether that is your breasts look nice, or you're a man and your chest looks very nice. People are noticing that. People are noticing that you're very generous, and this is really showing, your inner beauty is showing on the outside. You're chasing after your goals, and that looks good on you too. You know how to take care of yourself. That's awesome. It seems like you're really going places and you're really coming into who you are. What I would like to do next is I would like to do the channeling, okay? So I'm going to lay out some letter tiles, and I might even say your exact name. It's going to be so much fun. You may also just maybe see your initials or see your name spelled out. I will be rolling the astro dice as well to, yeah, to see if we can get your sun, moon, or ascendant, just to let you know, for sure, if this is your pile, just for those who like to have the extra confirmation. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the astro dice. So Spirit, help me to roll the dice of the person who's watching this video. Okay, so we've got Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Aquarius. Since we got Aquarius twice, I rolled it again and I got Leo this time. So you could be Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Virgo in your sun, moon, or ascendant. And now what I'd like to do is put out the letter tiles. You may be able to see your name in here. Okay, I'm also going to be channeling names. I'm already starting to get some names. All right, interesting. But before I start, I wanted to say that you could see your first, middle, or last name, and you can duplicate the letters if you need to. If there's everything there except one letter, it still counts, okay? All right, so now I'm going to start, because Spirit is already pouring in names, all right? So now you may hear names of people you know as well. That's another confirmation. If I say your brother's name, your sister's name, you will know that this is for sure your pile. And then I'll get into the hints and clues, and that's a fun part too. When I do the hints and clues, not all of it's going to resonate with you. It's not meant to. But you will hear something that's going to resonate with you, and if you do, please put it in the comments and let me know that you heard it. All right, this is Spirit's way of letting you know that Spirit is with you and guided you here to this particular video and this particular pile, and that yeah, your intuition is spot on. All right, so like I said, I may say your name. I could say a last name, and then I'll get into the hints and clues about like your location or what you do for a living, okay? Hobbies, that kind of thing. All right, so as far as names, I was hearing Hugo, okay? Matt, Mateo, Slim. I was hearing Slim Jim. That could be like maybe the name Jim or something like that, okay? That could even be like some kind of nickname, or maybe that's your favorite snack, Slim Jims. I don't know. Like beef jerky. Maybe you like to nibble on like beef jerky. Okay. Rita. Some of you could have been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD as a child. I'm hearing Sam. Also Sims. Some of you like to play video games, and you could like to play The Sims. Also Simpsons. The Simpsons. Maybe you like The Simpsons cartoon or the characters. All right, as far as more names, Corbin is coming through, and Garrett, Gary, Tristan, and Cody. Milo, Avril. That's cool. It makes me think of Avril Lavigne. Avril, Hubert, Cygnus. I don't even know. That sounds like maybe a last name. Rain or Raina, Kingston, Leo or Leonardo, Silas. That's a cool name. Jamie and Jasper, Princeton and Jonah, Ricky and Rocky, Noel and Nolan, Mary and Bonnie. I heard bolero. I have no clue what bolero is. I'm going to have to write that down. I'm going to have to... Let me look that up. Okay, I was hearing bolero. That could be a name. Okay, let me see. Okay, well, apparently a bolero is a traditional Mexican hand toy. And it looks like this. I'll show you. This is... So, you know, maybe you have Mexican heritage, okay? That could be Spirit's way of bringing that through for you. All right. More names. I'm hearing, I don't know why, Morticia. Like Morticia Adams. Okay, maybe your last name is Adams. Maybe you like the Adams family. Yes. That's a good show. I love the Addams Family. It's just quite a quirky, fun show. Brenda. Frederico. I don't know, I was hearing Nehemiah, Nicodemus, like in the Bible, Nicodemus, Nico, Mika, that's a cool name, Moxie, Brennan, Philly, maybe you're from Philadelphia, Hurst, that could be like a last name, Hurst, Cassie, something with an N here, Nala, maybe, Nala, Natasha, Ama, I was hearing that Amadeus, so maybe that's your name, Amadeus, I don't know, that's coming through, okay, Allegra, pretty name, Will, what else, Spirit? Any other names, Spirit? Sally and Shay and Shiloh, or did I say Shiloh? I don't know if I said Shiloh. I was hearing it again if I did. Vita. I was hearing hug me. Somebody wants you to hug them. Oh, okay. Who is this? This just came through. It's like, hug me. I'm like, okay. Okay, so somebody wants a hug. Who is this that wants a hug from my pile 2 right now? This is somebody that was a Libra. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So since we got Scorpio twice. Leo. Okay, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Somebody wants a hug. Sun, Moon, or Ascendant wants a hug from you. I'm also seeing simple life. I don't see an F, but I'm seeing simple, and I was hearing simple life. Some of you, oh, yes. Oh, I got it. Some of you could be, maybe some of you are into, oh, what's it called? That aesthetic. It's called, I gotta think of it. Spirit is showing me. I have to look that up. Yes, I looked it up. It's called cottagecore. So you could be into like cottagecore. So the simple life, yes. Okay, so maybe you like sun hats or like flowers, plants, clothing items that you like could be like very floral printed and stuff, like flowy and that kind of thing. You really like simple living, like maybe homesteading and stuff like that, or like self-sufficiency. I know with that aesthetic they do a lot of like vegetable gardening and stuff like that. They like to bake from scratch. They like to do like raising backyard chickens and that kind of thing. The style, yeah, it's flowy, like prairie dresses, kind of like Little House on the Prairie in a way, but like modernized, and it can look really cute. Like knitted sweaters, oversized knitted sweaters. They can be handmade or like, you know, store-bought, but they're very, very comfy looking and very like feminine, very cute. Sometimes it includes like Victorian inspired floral prints as well, just like regular floral prints, but also like Victorian inspired. So it's just very, very pretty, very feminine. Lots of details, lots of ruffles and stuff like that. Lots of like bows and pretty lace. Or you could even see this look with a mini skirt paired with like some kind of dainty jewelry, like really dainty jewelry. Yeah, not like the big chunky jewelry that I like, but it would be like something very dainty, very, you know, simple. So some of you really, really like that kind of stuff and look good with that kind of stuff. Like if you are not trying this cottagecore kind of fashion, this may be something that, you know, Spirit is saying, hey, you know, you may want to give it a try. Pastels, you know, and creams and whites, and yeah, all of these things like look very, very good on you. Sun hats, like I said, just kind of minimal, maybe loose fitting dresses, that kind of thing. It's something to keep in mind. It's something to play with if you haven't tried that cottagecore theme yet. You may want to look it up. But yeah, it's coming through as far as like your aesthetic. Because simple was here and I was hearing simple living, and that made me really think about that. Okay, what else, Spirit? Dallas is here, so that could be your name, or you may live in Dallas, Texas, or even Houston. Houston was coming through. I'm seeing vape, so some of you could vape, okay? And some of you have an herb garden. Am I saying that right? Herb garden? You may use herbal teas and herbal remedies and stuff like that. Yeah, herb garden. I think I'm saying that right. So maybe you grow your own herbs and your own garden or something like that. You could have quite a green thumb. Vitamins, there's something here about vitamins. Vitamin E, vitamin A. Maybe you make your own like beauty products with like vitamin E, okay? If so, these are really, really working. I just heard complex amino acids. I don't know what that is, so let me look that up. Oh, wow, this is so cool. I looked it up and it says, so I looked up because I was hearing complex amino acids and I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so there's actually an amino acid complex that's, it looks like a vitamin. It's some kind of amino acid for support. So, oh, wow. Maybe that's something that you need more of, amino acid support, because that spirit is bringing that through. Okay. Yeah, amino acids, they cannot be produced by your body. Who knew? What is an amino acid? I don't even know. I'm going to look that up because I have no flippin' clue. I probably sound, well, not very smart, but I'm sorry. I should know, but I don't know. I have heard of amino acids, but I don't know what they are. So it says amino acids are organic compounds that contain both amino and carboxylic acid. Okay, you can get it from some food sources. Amino acids are molecules used by all living things to make proteins. So your body needs these amino acids. Amino acids break down food. They grow and repair your body's tissue. They make hormones and brain chemicals. They provide you with energy. They maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails. Oh, they build muscle. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need some of these. They boost your immune system and they help you sustain a normal digestive system. So, wow. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing that in. That's very interesting. These are some kind of vitamins. Okay. Well, I know myself, I'm going to look into that. But Spirit brought that through. All right. I think it's naturally in some foods that you may already be eating. So, wow. Spirit amazes me. This is how channeling works. I am very open to spirit, so I literally, it's like I hear spirit whispering to me. Okay. I love it. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to bring through? Yeah, I'm seeing rest in peace. So there's, okay, somebody, or this could be, okay, who is this coming through? This is like an ancestor coming through. Somebody who may have passed on. Rest in peace. Okay, so this could be, you could see their name here. This could be a friend or family member who has passed on. Because I'm seeing RIP. And this has been happening in my readings lately, which has been a kind of a fun surprise. I think it's happening more because I'm more open to it now. So yeah, I've been having like pets that have passed away, pop in on my readings, and like people, ancestors and stuff like that. So this could be a pet, or this could be, a loved one, like, you know, a family member or friend. But yeah, you could see their name or initials here. This person is, just basically popping in here to give you a message to say, I'm with you and, I'm watching over you. Okay. And of course I'm hearing, I love you. And also I'm hearing, just keep going. You're doing a great job. Whatever it is that you are working on, you are doing a great job. This person is sending you a lot of encouragement. I just heard too, vitality. Okay, vitality. I think if you're not taking vitamins, Spirit is trying to tell you that if you take vitamins, you're going to increase your vitality and your health. So definitely consider vitamins. And actually, from what I've seen and witnessed, is that liquid vitamins are the most efficient for absorption. So you may want to consider that because Spirit is bringing that through. And also, the ancestor or whoever this is, it could be a pet because I'm seeing pet here too, is saying, please try to relax. I'm seeing relax. Relax a little bit about something that you may be worried about, okay? Just relax your mind and everything is going to be okay. And so this soul wanted to impart these words to you. Thank you, Spirit, for all of these amazing messages. And thank you, Pal2, for being here. If you want to enjoy the subscriber bonus, all you have to do is be a subscriber. So it's not too late to be included in that. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and I will channel your energy. You can head on over there. The timestamps include the subscriber bonus at the bottom. And if you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those for a really reasonable price. And the information is in my description box below on how to obtain a personal reading with me. And if you like 18 plus uncensored readings, I do offer those and they're a lot of fun. I have a small community over there at my Patreon and we have a blast over there. So you may want to consider joining my Patreon. All the info for that and a link is in my description box below as well for that. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it is never expected but always appreciated. It helps me to purchase things for the channel such as tarot cards, sage, candles, and oracle cards, and all kinds of things for the channel. It seems like that's all I ever really buy is stuff for the channel because I'm obsessed and I love this channel and I love all of you. So yeah, thanks for being here, and please leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video, and also please yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment because I like to read your thoughts and whatever thoughts you want to share with me. Much love and light to you, and take care and stay beautiful and blessed. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose image 3 or this very lovely gray labradorite, you are in the right place for today's reading. And it is a fun one. It's all about what do other people notice right now about your beauty lately that you don't, and with a bonus reading at the end for my subscriber base, all about why are you so unforgettable, or why is your beauty so unforgettable. So that'll be fun. All you have to do is be a subscriber and I will be able to channel your energy. So it's not too late to hit that subscribe button and be included in that. I'm gonna go ahead and connect with Spirit, okay? Spirit, please be here now with me. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 3 collective, all about the question at hand, Spirit, and please speak through me as you always do. Thank you, Spirit. And now what I'm going to do is cleanse the space, clean the energies, and it's like clearing the slate. I do a lot of readings, so every time in between, I like to clear the energies. Okay, it's like starting with a clean slate. And I'm also bringing in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Spirit, what is it about Pile 3 that other people are noticing lately about their beauty that they just don't see? Four of Pentacles. Ooh, the Six of Swords. Look at how beautiful she is. Oh, wow. We've got the Lovers here. Interesting. We've also got the Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Boy, some of you could have red hair or blonde hair is coming through here, and even silver. Some of you have very long hair. Okay. It just, I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm seeing all hair colors here, but yeah, the whole point here is what I'm seeing is that you have like a very romantic look lately that people are really appreciating and enjoying as they watch you in public or watch you wherever you are. Some of you are in the public eye. I just heard that. Your beauty is ethereal. It's romantic and it's ethereal. So you almost have like a delicate or airy vibe about you. Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Yes, a delicate airiness about you. You could really like to wear satin or silk, whether that's black or white or whatever shade you like, but you look very pretty and very good in satin, especially if you are more in your feminine energy. You look very good in like the fabrics that you choose to wear are very, very pretty, especially lately, whatever it is that maybe you've changed your aesthetic to more of like a romantic, more like feminine type of aesthetic where it's like the materials are very quality, very rich like. And I'm seeing that like if you enjoy crop tops, people are really noticing that you have a beautiful body. And not only that, but like your sense of style has improved and somehow maybe it looks a little bit more feminine. Okay. Especially for my women out there who are watching. And you could be like, I don't know, like incorporating more feminine pieces, like maybe pearls or something like that, or like yeah, lacy things like lace. I'm seeing somebody with like a crop top underneath a cardigan. Well, whatever it is that you are wearing, just know that it's working for you, and you're looking very, very good lately. And also you're looking very, something here about flowers and your chest. You look youthful. Your skin looks, the pallor, it's very like, almost like a creamy texture. It doesn't matter what color your skin is, but it looks like a creamy kind of texture, like a soft, very soft, smooth, silky, smooth texture. Okay, and then we've got this beauty, and we've got this beauty, and I'll pick one more. Oh, sporty. Okay. So you could have kind of a mixed aesthetic going on here. Maybe you're one of those people that you can't just put you into a box, you know, or one category, because you seem to have many sides to you. And it's funny how often this really does come up in my readings, that there's like a mixture. So maybe there's like, maybe I have a lot of people that watch my channel that like to experiment with their looks, because it does seem like you like to experiment with your looks. Like I can see that sometimes you like to go for more of the like casual or like sporty look, something like that maybe, or maybe not to that degree, but and then like with the more traditional like maybe like with the lighter makeup, smoky eye, but with a very pale, just maybe gloss, no lipstick, no lip color, or very neutral or beige color lipstick, but like gloss that makes your lips look very pretty, with more of like a traditional kind of look or aesthetic. And then yeah, some of you like you can kind of go between like minimal accessories and then really glam it up. I am seeing that like some of you like to really go between like no accessories to like glamming it up. So like wearing the full on like, you know, big earrings and big chunky necklace, the full on like smoky eye. Like when you want to, you can really glam it up, but you know how to have a simple beauty too. And also you could be very in touch with like your masculine side. For my pile threes here, you could be very in touch with your femininity and your masculinity, which is good. That comes up in my reading sometimes too, that, you know, I mean, not every single pile, sometimes it's all feminine or like mostly masculine, but like I do feel like you're more mixed with, you know, as far as like when it comes to like the fact that you're driven, you go after what you want, but you're open to receiving as well. As far as like how like your looks and what people are noticing about your beauty, just gonna put these to the side, that you don't, is that I don't know if you've been learning how to, if you're a woman and you've been learning how to apply your makeup, if you've been watching like tutorial videos or something like that, it's really working for you. Or I just heard too, like dressing for your age. So what that reminds me of is like maybe you've been watching like videos about different like, you know, fashion, what looks appropriate for your age group, or what kinds of fashions are in style for your age group, or that kind of thing, or timeless beauty, like defying age groups, something like that about like beauty and age groups. So that could be something that you're really, really interested in learning about. But also when people see you, they're like, they doubt you're actually, I don't want to say old, but like you could be in your 40s or 50s or older, and people kind of doubt it. They're like, no, you're like 20 or 30. You may get that a lot, okay? And even if you are like 20 or 30, you may get like, people may think that you're a lot younger. And I think it's because some of you could have Capricorn in your chart heavily. Oftentimes Capricorns, when they're very young, they have a mature look about them, but as they get older, they look younger. So you definitely have that kind of look about you. Not only that, but you're very driven. Like I said, you're very driven with your goals and things like that. But yeah, we got the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, people fall in love with you lately. Everybody's falling in love with you lately. Have you noticed that? I don't know. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe the Lovers and the Ace of Cups came out. You even have people that are exes trying to hook up with you from the past, or like thinking about you. They're spying on you for sure. You could have recently gotten an offer from an ex to come back to reconcile because of how good you're looking. Because of how beautiful you're looking. Just in your natural state, you're just very beautiful. But then if you do put on like makeup and stuff, you look like even that much more, like your beauty's that much more enhanced, and like it really brings attention to your features, and you really know how to highlight them really quite well. And the hairstyles that you choose, it's just, it seems to all fit together, you know. You look very beautiful in dark purple, dark blue, and any shade of blue. Bronze, I just heard too from Spirit. Bronze looks good on you. You look great in bronze or silver jewelry. Okay. And yeah, anything with roses on it looks great on you. What else? Green. A certain shade of green can look very pretty on you. It's almost like a teal blue. It's like a greenish blue that looks very pretty on you as well. People are noticing if you put like a little tint of purple in your hair, or be this burgundy or whatever, people are noticing. I'm seeing somebody that has put like a tinge of purplish color or burgundy in their hair, and people are definitely thinking that this has added to your beauty, and it's added to your youthfulness for sure. So that's very interesting. Now, of course, that's not going to be, you know, resonate with everybody, but since this is a general, you know, you got to take what applies and leave the rest. But okay, what else? Oh, wow. Okay, so we got Leo energy here. So that just tells me that your hair is getting thicker. Okay, your hair is looking thicker and fuller. So whatever you're doing in that regard, keep doing it, because your hair is looking very thick, very full. You're changing. We got the butterfly. That means you're changing. Yeah, there's something you're doing with your makeup that is really changing your look, but in a very positive way. But you may look very different because you might have come across some kind of makeup trick that you're trying, and it really has like changed your whole look. And it's just like, wow, people are taking notice of your beauty. Now they can see how beautiful you truly are, because yeah, the makeup that you're wearing is really enhancing that. Even if it's just a little bit, it could be just a little bit of eyeshadow in the right places. It could be just the knowledge that you have of where to place a little amount of makeup. It doesn't have to be heavy, heavy makeup. You know what I mean? In fact, I see it as more of like a shadow, something like a shadow. It's not like extreme, extreme. Not to say that you can't do that, because you can pull that look off. I just heard ruby. Rubies, maybe you're like wearing rubies or gemstone jewelry lately. Interesting. If you are, this could be very, very powerful for you. I was hearing blood red rubies. I don't know what that even means, but it's like, must be some kind of ruby that's very red. Yeah, basically what you have going on here is like a look that looks kind of like you should be in a storybook. Your look, your beauty is almost too, it's unreal. That's the thing, is that your beauty is too unreal, Spirit is telling me. Yeah, it's like ethereal, okay? So I think I had said that in the beginning too, but that's coming back around full circle. Okay? But then you gotta consider that you're also very much like a spiritual baddie, is what I was hearing, that a spiritual baddie. So you've got good confidence, and people are noticing that about you. You have a positive attitude. You look great in jeans, okay? And I mean tight jeans. You look good. You may not be comfortable in them, but you look damn good in tight jeans, okay? Spirit is telling me that. You look good in tight jeans. Especially if you are a woman, if you wear these jeans like up higher, kind of like high-waisted jeans, okay, with like chunky sneakers or some kind of boots, it looks really, really good on you. Belted chains, belted chains would look very pretty on you. Something to think about, or if you are doing this lately, people are definitely noticing your belt chains. You look very provocative. And some of you could have recently gotten some new glasses or new sunglasses, because I was hearing that. Okay? All right. So with the Gemini here in the Judgment, you could be really embodying your Gemini traits. Your Gemini. You know, you may not be a Gemini, but you can still embody that energy of a Gemini. Right? So I would like to just tell you a little bit about Gemini and how they tend to look, okay? Physical traits. They have kind of like a svelte nose and chin area, very expressive eyes, and usually their body is in good shape, okay? The body is in good shape, and they have sometimes they have naturally like fine hair, but like I said, I think that people are noticing that your hair is looking very thick lately. So whatever you're doing to thicken it, I would say keep doing that, because it just is adding a fullness, and it's framing your face in a lovely way. Also, you're very attractive, and the body shape, even, you know, as you age, is going to be a really nice body shape, and people can tell that about you. That it's like, no matter how old you get, you're like a fine wine. You're aging really well. You just get better and better. Okay? And some of your sexiest physical traits are actually your beautiful, flawless skin, and that you do look young for your age. That is probably like one of the best things about your beauty, is that, yeah, you don't seem to oh, Spirit just told me you look younger than people that are your same age, like peers that you went to school with. Wow. What an amazing compliment from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You look younger than your school age peers you went to school with. So if you're like in your late 20s or 30s or 40s, there's people you went to school with who are the same age that look much older than you. You're aging gracefully. Also, we've got the kangaroo. Like I said, like you're going places. The kangaroo is like taking big leaps, you know, taking a leap of faith. you're going after what you want. Leo energy here in the Six of Swords. I think that what that is really telling me is that you are more confident. You know, think of Leo and their confidence. So even if you don't have Leo in your chart, it's okay, because it still means you're embodying this type of energy, that you're really stepping into your confidence. Also, another little known fact about Leos is they do have nice thick hair. Usually it's a honey brown to, it could be like a dark blonde or a honey brown, to even like a darker brown color. But yeah, there's something going on here with your beautiful hair lately. It looks full. There's a fullness to it. It could even be getting longer and longer. It could be growing, and that's what people are noticing, because we got the leaf here. People are literally falling in love with you. Wow. They think your face is beautiful. See how he's like cupping her face and like looking at her? People think your face is very beautiful. All right. Spirit just told me to roll the dice. There's somebody crushing on you. All right. Who is this? Somebody that thinks your face is very beautiful. Who thinks my Pile 3's face is very beautiful? We've got a Leo, a Libra again, and a Virgo. So I'm going to roll again since we got Libra twice. Cancer. So there's somebody here with Sun, Moon, or Ascendant of a Leo, Libra, Cancer, or Virgo that thinks you have a very beautiful face and is crushing on you. Six of Wands with the butterfly. You've got ancestral protection. You've got people that have your back in life. You have some good friends. You have a support system. So that's good. And that makes you actually feel comfortable and content. And that shows through your looks as well. Some of you may have been asked to travel for work recently. And somebody out there, this is very specific, has been asked to be a model or travel and do like some kind of photo shoots, because I'm seeing like photography. You could be a photographer or into modeling, but that's that's not going to be for everybody. That's something very specific for just like 2 or 3 people out there. Okay, so Spirit just wanted to bring that through. Okay. And yes, your looks are blossoming here with the flower and changing with the butterfly. More so than you know, I just heard from Spirit. More so than you even know. More than you're aware of. And you so deserve this. I heard you so deserve this. The good things that are happening to you and all these positive changes with your beauty and the fact that people are noticing. I just heard it's about time. I mean, maybe you've been trying to manifest this for a while. But yeah, it's happening for you. So let's see what else. Also, if you're liking, please hit the like button. And if this is resonating, please be sure to hit to comment. I always like to hear what your thoughts are about the video. I'm just going to pick out the cards that Spirit leads me to choose, and I'm going to put them face down, and then we'll go over them together because I like to be surprised with you. Okay, those were stuck together, so I guess I'll do those two. Wasn't going to do that many, but that's okay. These ones really wanted to come out. Some of you, you're thick and fine as hell. Whisper in my ear. Oh, what? Somebody really has a crush on you. So yeah, like I said, like, oh my gosh, Spirit, you are great. Spirit is wonderful. Like I said, somebody has a crush on you. Somebody likes you. People are falling in love with you. Even if you're like not on the market for a relationship, but like, yeah, it doesn't matter because people still admire your looks. People want to be you. They want to be like you, and they want to be with you. You have a long, slender neck. So I don't know if you remember, but in the very beginning, I said that your neck was looking slimmer. You take your time. Okay, you heal others, so you're not in a rush. If you were drawn to pile 2 in any way, shape, or form, I would say please check that out because there may be a message in there for you. or I may actually have channeled your name. So, because there was this was in there, and I think one other one was in pile 2. So if you were drawn in any way, shape, or form to pile 2, please go back and watch that if you have time and if you want to. You can be dominating, but you can be very submissive too. Okay, that's something very attractive about you. You're a great leader. So see, yeah, you can be very much in your feminine and masculine, and you can be both like a giver and a receiver. And also, you're a great leader. Pretty much, you're just awesome. You are the image of perfection, and you are fearless. Wow. So people are really noticing a lot of good things about you and your inner beauty and your outer beauty lately. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could pull off a very attractive masculine look and look really hot. And if you wanted to, and this might be a fun little photo shoot for you, for some of you, to kind of like dress up. If you're a woman, you could want to dress up like a guy and have a photo shoot, or like dress up really, really feminine and like kind of play with it, like kind of like being ambiguous with your sexuality or the way you express your sexuality, because there is something really interesting going on here that Spirit's trying to bring through for somebody out there. And you know who you are, that because you can be both in your like masculine and feminine, it would be fun to play with different things. Like if you're a woman, maybe like, you know, play with like wearing a necktie and a blazer, and maybe like tie it in with like a mini skirt and heels or something like that, like combining two, like a very masculine aesthetic with like a very feminine aesthetic, and then like taking a photo shoot or something, like would be so much fun. Spirit is bringing that forward for somebody out there who enjoys that kind of thing. Is just like, I don't know. Well, if it's for you, if that message is for you, you'll know what I mean. Okay. I got to bring through whatever messages Spirit asks me to bring through. Okay. Even no matter how it might sound, because sometimes some of the things Spirit brings through, I'm just like, what? Okay, whatever. But I mean, I have a deal that I will say whatever Spirit wants me to say, as long as it's positive. All right. I mean, I don't talk to bad spirits anyway. When I say spirit, I've been getting this from some people lately. They want to know who is spirit, who am I talking to? Honestly, when I say spirit, I'm not talking to like, you know, ghosts or ghouls or goblins or anything like that. Nothing scary. I'm just talking to like the universal force, the creator. Okay. So, just for anybody who was curious about that. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put out these letter tiles, and I'm going to be channeling interesting facts about you. I may even channel your name, first, middle, or last, or where you're from, okay? Or some little thing about maybe what you do for a living, or maybe I'll channel somebody in your family's name or your friend's name, letting you know that, yep, this is your pile, just to confirm this is for extra confirmation and validation. Sometimes I say words that I don't know what they mean, because Spirit is literally whispering in my ear, and then I have to look it up. So I may have to pause the video and look up things. So, I mean, that happens like a lot. Sometimes I will hear different songs, you know, it just depends. Whatever Spirit wants to bring through. Like I said, I am very open as a channeler, and I allow Spirit to bring through anything Spirit wants to convey to you. But yeah, I will be channeling names, and if I don't say your name, that's okay. You know, don't be disheartened. You can see probably see your name or initials in the letter tiles. And yeah, this is just added confirmation anyway, but please remember that not all of this stuff is going to resonate with you. It's just going to be like, you know, maybe a couple of things will resonate with you, and it'll just be Spirit's way of saying, hey, hello, this is for you. You know, so yeah, take what you like and leave the rest, because these are general messages for lots of people. But it's always fun when people tell me like, oh my gosh, I saw my whole complete name in there. Or like, I heard everybody, all my family members' names. I'm always like, cool, that's awesome. So yeah. I see SNL. Some of you really like Saturday Night Live, or you really love comedies. Okay, you could even be a comedian, like a stand-up comedian. If so, you're really funny. Because I am getting that. I just heard like hearty har har. You are funny, even if you're not a comedian, like a stand-up comedian. You're still, you can have a really funny side about you. Like, you can have a really funny sense of humor. I was hearing Desmond and Despina. Despina. That's a cool name, Despina. I haven't heard that in a long time. But yeah, Spirit was bringing through Despina. Some of you could be a dispatcher. Or like, somebody here could even be into like driving trucks. You could be like a truck driver, or maybe even work road commission. I was hearing road commission, or road work on the side of the road. I don't know. That's not gonna be for everybody, but all right. I'm hearing Amina, Ashley, Ortega. That could be a last name, Ortega. Fez. Okay, that's an interesting. Maybe you. I know that Fez. That's a name from The Big Bang Theory. Maybe that's one of your favorite shows. Is that right? Big Bang Theory? No. What is the one with Fez? That 70s show. Okay, maybe you like that 70s show. I'm also hearing the name Delilah and Clara. Brittany, Octavius or Octavia, Danica, Sephora, Trinity, Trixie, Dixie, and Bambi, Yolanda, Winona, Venice. You could be from Venice, Italy. Or maybe you've traveled to Venice, Italy. Or even Milan. I'm hearing Milan. I was hearing Milano. I'm not sure what Milano means, but Milano. Melanie could be your name. And Hope. Your name could be Hope, Faith, Charity, something like that. One of the is it spiritual fruits or whatever? I don't know. Hope, love, charity. Your name could be one of those, like that. And also you could have a name that is like a day of the week or day or a month, like May. Your name could be May or September or June. Alexa, Alexis, Tom, Lewis, Jacqueline, Lyra, Ophelia, Star, Anne. Star Anne comes out a lot. Tiana, Eleanor, Willa or Willowmina, Carol. I'm getting now a name that sounds... Okay, Iris. It's like a flower name. Peony. Something like that. You could have a name of a flower. Oh my gosh. Like Rose, Peony, Iris. And now I'm hearing like Pearl, Jade, Opal. So, oh wow. Spirit's bringing through such interesting names. Oh wow. These are names that are so cool. I don't think these have come through before. But yeah, they're names of like actually like gemstones, like Amber. I'm hearing Amber. And Crystal. Oh, cool. Cool, Spirit. So your name could be, you know, like that of a gemstone. Or even Sage. Your name could be Sage. This could even be like a handle, or like it could even be like you could have a YouTube channel, let's say, and that's your handle or your screen name. You could have Instagram or TikTok, and that could be like, you could see your screen name in here, okay? Or I could say it. I was hearing Dazed and Daisy, okay? Soraya, Rena. I don't think I've ever heard that name, but Rena. Also something about Reno, Nevada is coming through. I heard dialysis, so maybe somebody you know, this near and dear to you, was on dialysis or is on dialysis currently, because I was hearing that, so I just had to bring that through. Benedict, yeah, Benedict or Benny, Benicio, alto. Some of you are in a choir and you sing alto, or you have very, very pretty singing voices. You could be a singer, because I am seeing singer, and also alto, and I was hearing alto. Yeah, Minerva, Minnie, Diane, Desi, Dickie, Gia, Bella, Zamira, that's a pretty name, Zamira, Ray, Inez, and Zena. I like these names. Charlotte, Cherry. I'm just gonna say a few more, okay? Scarlett, Julia, Adam, David or David, Zeta. Some of you could be in a fraternity or a sorority, because I am seeing Zeta and Alpha, Zeta, Theta. So yeah, there's like definitely somebody here who could be in like a fraternity or something, or a sorority, that's like coming through here. You could see your college name in here in the tiles, or like the initials of your college, okay? There's definitely a little, this has been happening a lot on my channel lately. There's a dog coming through here. And I'm not sure if it's just because I'm open to it, but it's been happening. So this dog's spirit and soul wants to just say it's with you. This could be a living animal or one that has passed on, but this dog's energy is with you. You could see this dog's name in here. I am seeing like the dog's name could be Muffin. I'm hearing Muffin. What else? Lacey. Joe or Joey. Taz. Yeah, like the Tasmanian devil. I don't know. Maybe the dog looked like the Tasmanian devil, like brown, you know, brown fur. But anyway, yeah, this dog's energy is with you, so that's kind of cool. It could have even been a dog that you had as a child. If this is a living dog, it's just, it likes your energy so much, it wants to be by you. So that's cool. Bed, you could have had this dog in your bed with you. Or when you sleep, it's watching over you, because I see bedtime. Bedtime. That's interesting. Animal. Okay, animal. I mean, the dog's name could have been Animal. I know that sounds funny, but there's actually a character called Animal on the, I want to say like Sesame Street or something like that. So I had to bring that through, because I know that might sound funny, but for somebody, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, so I just bring through what Spirit wants me to bring through. But yeah, okay. I think I covered all the bases here. I did the names. Did I do Astro Dice? I think I did Astro Dice already. Yeah, so the name Adina is here too. I think I will roll the Astro Dice, because I don't know if I did or didn't, but Spirit is telling me to do it again, so let's do it again. We got Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. And since we got Aries twice, Gemini. Okay, so that could be your sun, moon, or ascendant. Sorry, I honestly, Spirit was telling me like I needed to do that again, so I don't know why, but okay. And Spirit, is there anything else before we end this reading that you want to bring through? Okay, yeah, I'm hearing some things, that somebody could work in a diner, okay, as a waitress. This is not going to be for everybody, remember that. What I bring through, this may not be for everybody, but you may hear something, even one or two things that resonates with you, and let it be known that that is a message for you. Also, I was hearing the name Josh, so I had to bring that through. But I'm seeing rhinoplasty. Some of you, actually I'm hearing it, I'm seeing rhino, and it's reminding me of like rhinoplasty. Some of you could have actually had a nose job or be considering a nose job, okay? Or some other kind of like plastic surgery kind of enhancement or whatever. Some of you might have even had like something done with the stomach area. And others of you are just naturally slim. I am seeing slim here. And some of you are slim thick, okay? Slim thick. Soho? Soho. I couldn't tell you what that means, but I could look it up. I was hearing Soho. Let me look it up, and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, for goodness sakes. It's a neighborhood in New York. Wow. Some of you could be from Soho. Look at that. New York. Wow, that's amazing. Spirit really is amazing to me. Linus? Okay, that could be a name. I just heard it. Linus, loud and clear for somebody. Or you could be like a Snoopy fan, because I think that's a name from Snoopy. Snoopy, the old cartoon. Some of you are probably too young to know what that is. Maybe some of you do like that, like the older cartoons. Dot. I'm hearing the name Dot and also Harry. Harriet. These could be names of relatives or you. Dot and Harriet. Zeta. Fatima. That kind of thing. That kind of... It sounds like Fatima, but it could also be Fatima. I don't know. It just depends on how you pronounce that name. Some of you could have taken a pilgrimage to Fatima. Like a religious excursion or a spiritual excursion somewhere, be it, you know, to some kind of spiritual location. Shiloh, I don't know, that could be a location. I was hearing Smith Brothers. I don't know what that means. You may know what that means. Blacksmith. Okay, you could be a blacksmith. Work in a blacksmith shop. The name Dory is here. Dory. Linda. You could have an interesting tattoo too that's coming through. That is like maybe a Marvel character or something like that. I know that might sound very strange, but it could be like, you know, those Marvel comics. Maybe you're really into comics and it could look like that. Okay, maybe it looks like a comic style, like Marvel comic. I'm seeing something that looks like that. Oh, you know, very specifically, I'm seeing that the woman with the hat on that's like flexing her arm. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it's right here. This one here. We can do it. Yeah. You could be into like women can do, you know, everything too, and like equal rights, you know, that kind of thing. You could be heavily into that. That could be like your mantra or motto. We can do it. Okay. It's called Rosie the Riveter. So you could even have like Rosie the Riveter, or as like a tattoo, or you could even have a tattoo on your upper arm, because she's showing her upper arm in that picture. Okay. Well, I think that's all that Spirit wants to bring through for this, but please do join me at the subscriber bonus if you have time and if you want to. And we're going to be talking about why are you unforgettable as far as your beauty, okay? Why is it that people see you and they can't forget about you? And so all you have to do is be a subscriber for that, and I will be able to read your energies, so you'll just have to hit that subscribe button if you're new and head on over there. And for all my returning subscribers, thanks for being here. Thank everybody. Thank you for being here. If you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. Check out my description box below for more info on how to obtain a personal reading with me. Don't forget to check out Rose Forever if you're interested in ordering a bouquet and getting $25 off of your order at the checkout with my code MysticRose25. Definitely be sure to look at my description box below for the link to that and my code. If you would like to donate to my channel, feel free to look in my description box below for all the info on how you can do that. It's never expected, but always appreciated. And if you would like to join my Patreon, I'd love to see you over there. It's a fun place. We're a smaller community of about 550 people. And so the readings are quite accurate, and it's all 18 plus and lots of fun. I have 2 tiers. One is $3 a month, one is $6 a month. You can join and cancel at any time if you don't enjoy it, but I think you will enjoy it. So check out the link for that in my description box below. Much love to you all, and feel free to watch however many of the other piles that you were drawn to, okay? I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and stay beautiful and blessed. And until next time, bye. Hello and welcome to all of my subscribers. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers and my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you're all here and part of this awesome community. We're going to be finding out today what makes you so unforgettable when it comes to your beauty. So I'm going to connect with Spirit, okay? So Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to connect with my subscribers who are here today for this bonus reading, all about the question at hand, Spirit. And please, Spirit, please speak through me as you always do, and thank you. I'm going to bring in some light, positivity, peace, and protection into this space. All right, by lighting some sage. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. So why are you so unforgettable when it comes to your beauty? Let's find out. I always shuffle until I get like a tingling sensation in my solar plexus area, or cards fly out. Oh, very nice. Oh wow, you could look like Posh Spice a little bit. You're unforgettable because you look like, literally, you look like a famous person. Okay? You look like $1 million. People want to kiss your lips. You look very kissable. You are a good kisser. That's why you're unforgettable too. You're an amazing kisser. It's almost a religious experience when people kiss you. In the background, I'm seeing one of those pictures of like one of the saints, okay, like you'd see in like a triptych or whatever, okay. Sometimes in like the Catholicism they have the triptychs, or even the Greek Orthodox or the Orthodox churches have triptychs, and they have like saints on them. So that's why I said that, because kissing you is a religious experience that people can't forget, because it's like you take them to heaven with your sexual healing and your kisses, and even your touch is very healing. That's why you're unforgettable. Wow. You're unforgettable because you're very gifted. You're able to warm the coldest of hearts. You have probably encountered people that were somewhat cold-hearted, and you've been able to penetrate through the coldness and see to the heart of people. You are truly gifted when it comes to being able to see to the heart of people, and partially it's those eyes that you have. You can see the truth with those eyes. If you are a musician, you're unforgettable because your music is very beautiful. You could be playing an instrument, or your voice is your instrument, but you make beautiful music, and you look good doing it, and you look very angelic doing it. There is something about that body language. This was in one of the other piles too. You're unforgettable because of the way that you stand, the way that you stand out in a room, the way that you move around a room. You know, there's something very magical about your movements. It's very seductive. I don't even know if you really know how seductive you are, but yeah, it's extremely powerful. I mean, I'm hearing sirens in my head, like definitely siren type of energy. You could look like Marilyn Monroe. That has come out in other readings before too, but that's coming out again. If spirit brings it through, I've got to say it again. You look like someone literally famous. You could even look like somebody from Game of Thrones, I'm hearing, or Survivor, the show Survivor. Okay. The High Priestess means that people can't forget you too, because there's something interesting about you. You know how earlier, like a few moments ago, I said magical? There really is something magical about you. You're very intuitive, and you're very tapped in to spirit, the spiritual world and the spiritual domain. You're very tuned in and tapped in and turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say. King of Pentacles here. You look bougie as hell. You're unforgettable because you're classy and you know how to dress well. You know how to dress for success. You wear clean clothes. You don't look disheveled. You look very put together. Regal. You're very regal with your posturing and your clothing. And you truly make an impression. You make a good impression because you know how to look both sexy and professional at the same time, which is very, very difficult to do. It's walking a fine line when you're very sexy. Sometimes it's hard to be looking very professional, but you know how to do it. You can combine this. You look steamy and smoldering hot, and even when you're wearing professional type of clothing. And it doesn't look slutty or trampy or anything else. It looks very tasteful, very classy. So, of course, you're unforgettable. But I'm hearing you do make people jealous, though. Okay. Knight of Cups. Let me take a look at this. There's something about your aura that really is unforgettable, too. And you're very protected. And it seems like you almost know it in a way that you could have, like, you almost have like chosen one vibes. You're special and you know it. You're called to something important, and people see that in you and they notice that about you. That's what I'm really seeing with that little wheel. It's like an astrological wheel. You were called to a specific special purpose in this lifetime, and you are walking your dharmic path, and people can tell that about you because you're radiating all of that positive glow. Wow, that's powerful. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Okay, I just said that, and then look at this. We got the wheel, the karmic wheel. Oh, shoot. I got chills all over. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Look at this. We've got the string. The divine is connected to you. You're also connected to many lifetimes, and you have remembrances from past lives before, and you're coming into who you are and who you've always meant to be in this lifetime, but you may still have dreams and visions and flashes of things from past lives, and there's that wheel. You're definitely on your dharmic path, and because of this, you're really radiating this beauty and this self-assuredness. It's definitely in your eyes. Your eyes are more powerful than you even know. You may have heard that before with other tarot readings, like, oh, you have, or you may have even heard it here on this channel too, that, yeah, you have a powerful gaze or whatever, but no, it's, this gaze gives me chills. Like, it's very powerful. It's like a soul seer. You're a soul seer. Oh my gosh. Well, that took my breath away. That's a very positive thing. I mean, your eyes are so, they're definitely unforgettable. They're definitely something that, yeah, you're also, I heard you're untouchable. Some people think you're untouchable and that's why you're unforgettable. Maybe hard to get. My. You sure are beautiful. 4 of Cups. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I literally just said that. And then we got the 4 of flippin' Cups. People think you're hard to get. They do. They think that you're very hard to get your approval and your attention. And once they do, they're like, ah, this person talked to me. Oh, this person looked at me. They looked at me with those eyes. Like, it's kind of an honor, a blessing. Yeah. If you gaze upon people, they're like, wow. There were too many there. That's why I didn't take that. If you gaze upon people, they almost can like start to see things from a different perspective. You have the power to turn people's worlds upside down with just a look. You can convey so much with your eyes. You can tell a story with your eyes. You can do so much. You can move worlds and see beyond worlds with your eyes. There's a lot of power in your eyes, okay? And you see past lies and you see past conventions. And also you've got a real badass type of energy here. You're a spiritual badass, spiritual baddie. You are breaking through timelines. I'm seeing that. You're shattering old timelines, and you're a powerful being. You're more radiant and magnificent than you even know. Your hair could look like this. Or even like this, or even a little bit of red in it. It could be blonde, white, red, or black, or brown. That's what's coming through. I know that seems like almost all the colors, but this is very interesting. But you could be a tarot reader here on YouTube, and you could have like the kind of like Morticia Adams types of vibes. I know the name, but I don't want to say it and call you out. But there's somebody here who could kind of look like this, who's watching this. Okay, I'll hold it up. Who is watching this right now? That is a fellow tarot reader. So if that's you, you know who you are. Hello and welcome, or welcome back. Well, let's see a little bit more. Let's dig a little bit more deeper into this. And if you are not a subscriber, and you haven't subscribed by now, I wish that you would. I would hope that you would, because it's important. You know, it helps support YouTubers. It helps to support people's channel. If you are watching and not subscribing, it tends to be something that doesn't seem like a big deal, but it makes a big deal to YouTubers. Okay, so if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, which I'm sure most of you have, please do take a moment to hit the subscribe button, because it really doesn't take very much time, honestly, and it makes a big difference to the people who put the energies into making these videos. Okay, let's see what else. What else makes you unforgettable? You're open for anything. There's somebody from your past that's hooked on you. Somebody who's hooked on you from the past. You aren't worried about what other people think, so that makes you very unforgettable too. It's almost like, damn, you stand out, you know? Like with your attitude, you really are a badass. You have no inhibitions. Like, you will talk dirty in the bedroom. You will oh gosh, you can get quite down and dirty, and like, I don't know, you ask for what you want. It's like a shamelessness. I like it. I think that you have a cool personality. You have a sexy walk and stance that's unforgettable. You dress bougie, like this was saying. You have a bougie, upscale way of dressing. And many people find you irresistible, as a matter of fact. I really hope you enjoyed this. To all of my subscribers, and love y'all so much. Take good care, okay? And until next time. Bye.